Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather. I play Oblivion. Let's find our last save and continue from there. We are in Xasalm, Sanctum of Vivisection, where we need to rebuild the Gatekeeper. Let's do that.
Each person's pain threshold is different, isn't it?
Remastered has given us a task
Thank you for your assistance in my research.
We must now do as she asks us to do, right? And travel to the Gates of Madness and there find Gardens of Flesh and Bone. As we entered, we met a lot of enemies, but now we can use the back door and exit without being interviewed. Which is always nice and so pretty. The way is rather short, but let's fast travel. Nonetheless, it's easier and more convenient, I think. We have done our best to drive out the forces of order from the French, but I still wish to keep my eyes open in case there are strays. Let's see if we can find friends along the way. Pass wall is a little bit in ruins, but Treadwen is still alive. So that's a good thing. An enemy. Hey.
Blessings, citizen.
I do not approve of threats to my friends. Hence, we shall slay all the enemies we notice. Gardens of Flesh and Bone. There. We also find the crystal formations here, and that means that we might meet enemies. Open gate and to make certain no one is here. Can't see enemies. Careful, must be otherwise. Opened the door with key to Sanctum and Gardens. As usual, we are drinking coffee. While here, we must gather 4 components, which will then be used to create a new Gatekeeper to replace the one we broke. This part of the Shivering Isles. So I've forgotten about those. Main quest is rather long and you need to navigate through mazes and tunnels that can get a little bit frustrating. Let's see if I still remember where to go. Let's not go there. Instead, we shall try door to our left. Is that an enemy? Let's shoot it and find out. It was an enemy. Mangled flesh astronach. We can go up there into the tunnels. If we pull this thing, the twisted wood door will open. Using clairvoyance here would actually be a smart idea, but I wish to see if I can manage without that. We can't go here, so we should go the other way. There was a tunnel to that way. Here. One Duskfang added to player inventory. One Dawnfang removed from player inventory. I should really start using that weapon, but I'm fixated on my bow pet. Maybe someday. I've always preferred to play like stealthy, sneaky characters, so a bow seems like a most appropriate weapon for me personally. Saddens me to need to kill skinned hounds. They are quite adorable. That way or that way? Let's go this way. No? This way? Okay, let's look at the map. So Greenmarker is closest here, so let's pursue that. Metal door open. So where are we? We need to go into the tunnel there. To find just a hollowed stump with nothing interesting in it. Another hollowed stump. Ooh, cursed boots of the waves. Was walking on self and also train athletics on self. Let's pick those up and sell them. So I saw an enemy. Badly timed coffee. Do we need to hold the corpses? Not necessarily, but I want to. Sometimes they have something peculiar on them. This is a ramp, right? We should be able to. Go up there somewhere. We need to go up there somewhere. Disappointed. Todd? Todd, ramp isn't working. Todd, why? Todd, I wish to. Okay. I'm not going to believe that we can't enter. Go there, so. We shall continue that way. Which is most likely the way we came from. Did you remember me mentioning that these tunnels are a little bit confusing? Oh, we need to go down there. So let's unpop. Dermis membrane activate. I have retrieved dermis membrane. So that's one part. I'll check. Where's the next piece? Well, I guess we'll just follow the green marker. "60 steps away, it seems. Do we go there? I suppose. No. Because this is a dead end. Let's try the other tunnels instead, unless we came from here. We didn't come from here, so we shall venture in. I don't remember if the game autosaves in these tunnels. So don't forget to save. Okay. Like, just in case. Let's go up here. This looks exactly like the ramp I couldn't get up from earlier, but it isn't the same ramp. We have found Oss's marrow. Gather. I have retrieved Oss's marrow. Now, we must find a door that leads us to the next area. In the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. What was the book I found? Chilling Tone? Chilling Touch. Tone. Ooh. Should we use this instead of... Oh, I don't even have destruction spells equipped. See? My other character is a little bit more advanced. I keep forgetting that Pei is still tiny. So where is our door? Over there. So if we go through here, then we should be able to find it, right? Where did my arrow go? Did it break? We find a root door to caverns of susurration. I don't know what susurration means. I should ask Google, but I'm lazy. Here we find or actually many little green things that we can follow in order to find our destination in an easier manner. As we follow the green flickerings, root doors open before us, and before long, we find a chamber filled with essence of breath. Or at least that's what happened in the past. The tunnels are really pretty. Oh. Which way? That way, thank you. What was I going to say? Tunnels, pretty. In the past, these tunnels were rather dark. You couldn't see much, and it was very, very easy to get turned around and misplaced. I much prefer this updated version with more light. Was there another? It seems not. Another chilling touch. Don't we need it? Warhammer of Frost. Weighs a lot, doesn't bring much coin. Let's see. Essence of Breath activate. Now we need to wait for the Essence of Breath to be gathered into a little bottle, also known as vial. I have captured the Essence of Breath. One more piece remains. That way. We came through a door, yes? Oh. That was a scary moment. I thought that they had closed the door for us, which would be rather mean, as we are no longer following the green things. The root doors remain closed before us, but not to worry, here we find one that will open. Root door to Natatorium of Wound Bled Tears. That's a really large name. Where is our destination? That way. But we do need to go around because we came from here and there are no, like, intersections or whatever. So we shall continue onward. Uncertain if I chose the right tunnel. Oh, there was a trap. Whoops. Also, wrong spell equipped. We should be going that way, but I can't go there, and also there are no other tunnels in this chamber. Our only choice is to go here. Did we find traps? we at least find a wall that, no, ceiling that collapses on us. So, be careful. Learn from my mistakes. So we go downstairs. A few enemies there. Might be smart to get rid of them before entering. We are almost at our destination. Bound helmet, tome, soul gem, gold, and sacred lotus seeds. This button opens the door. Base ring of fire shield. I have forgotten which spells I already know, so I'm just rereading everything. Defensive boost. Fortify light armor and shield. Cute. Okay, now we can move on. This is our last piece. Fittingly, we find this piece in the middle of a puddle of blood. I have collected a vial of blood liquor. I now have all the items required by Romina Berman. I should return to her. Through there. These buttons make it so that a trap is activated. If memory serves, there was a lot of fire. Do we go here? No. We go here, up the stairs. Into yet another tunnel guarded by a skeleton. What did I take? Probably something heavy. I will get rid of it at some point. Oh. That wasn't an enemy. How silly of me. Root door to Gardens of Flesh and Bone. So convenient. No, wait. Let's test Frost Touch. kind of sort of enjoyed that spell. Thorn hooks and rot scales. I'm not really into alchemy, but there are a few items you can find in plants that are tied to a quest we might talk about in the future. Oh, that is the door we looked at when we first entered, right? I'm almost certain of it. Now we're back in the entry hall where the ceiling almost killed us, and then we can exit and fast travel to our friend. It's raining. And each droplet of water also leaves a mark on stones and the roads. So pleasant. But we mustn't dilly-dally. So we must first go through the gates before we can fast travel. This is a peculiar thing that happens in this stage of the quest line. Once the forces of order arrive to Oswald, you can no longer fast travel from there to beyond the gates. Pushing up. Very pretty, I like this light. So, we can travel to Xosom's secret entrance, and this makes our life a lot easier. Where is the door? Oh, here is the door. The interior is now a safe place, so I will park you here while I fetch more coffee. I will be right back. I have returned. Did I manage? Impressively. Let's now go in and find ourselves in the wrong place. This happens so often. I'm not even proud of it. Nanette? Do we go through this door? No, we don't, but we can torture someone in there. I need to ask my map what to do and let's go. Oh, there you are. Completely blended in the shadows.
You have returned with all the components. Excellent. All that remains is to choose the body parts.
Body parts.
Fearing one day someone might manage to kill my child, I have been preparing a new body. I've created versions of each appendage with various enhancements. You must choose one of each. I am attached to them all. Artist's prerogative.
Tell me
Select
more
one
about
pair
the
of legs,
body parts.
one left arm, right arm, torso, head, and heart. See me when you have finished your selections. Don't take all day making your choices.
We must now harvest parts. This is actually a bit gruesome, so if you are squeamish, this might not be the perfect quest for you. So, let's start with legs. We have legs of nimbleness or legs of fortitude. Let's choose fortitude. And then head, helm of power or angry mind. I shall choose helm of power. Moving on to hearts, heart of wound sharing or heart of spell turning. Wound sharing sounds somehow cozy and snuggly, so let's choose that. Breast of life or breast of magic. I suppose this gives hit points and this gives magical. Let's choose breast of life. We have three choices for our arms. One of each. Arm of bashing, arm of slashing, or arm of chopping. Let's choose slashing. And then one more arm. Arm of frost shielding, arm of shock shielding, or arm of fire shielding. I like shock, so we shall go with that. I have finished selecting the body parts for the Gatekeeper. I should return to Relmina Vermin now.
This is as much fun for you as it is for me.
Torturing someone yet again.
Hi.
Makes sense.
Tell me, how does this feel? You've made your selection. Now we travel to the statue of our Lord in the Fringe. There we will perform the ceremony. Make haste.
Now we need to travel with her. We can choose to follow her to the Fringe while enjoying her rather scenic walk, and we can also fast travel there. Makes absolutely no difference. But sometimes if you leave your companions inside a building before they can like exit. Or like you exit before they can exit, then the quest box out a little bit and you need to return. And they will be waiting for you inside the building, so. First watch them leave and then you are free to travel as you see fit. I see fit to just hop there. We must now go to the place where we broke the previous gatekeeper. Are these forces of order? I have arrived at the statue of Sheogora. I should speak with Romina. These aren't forces of order. These are our friends, in a way.
Shall we start the ceremony?
Okay, let's get started.
First, place the Gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation.
Oh.
First, place the Gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation.
Place.
At the beginning of the worlds were 5.
The
Fire,
ceremony is rather
water,
interesting, so
earth,
let's enjoy it.
Air and light. Darkness turned into day. The void took form. Hidden away by virtue of its own self-awareness was the 6th, containing within it the 5 which birthed it. Flesh. Meat with the desire to consume like fire. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern. Blood, liquid, nutrient, that ocean which casts pearls of life upon the shores of existence. Place the blood liqueur into the cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch and stone of the body, giving shape and structure. Place the osseous marrow into the cistern.
I think they changed her voice.
Breath, child of air, bestowing movement, the stirring of spirit. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation. And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception, thought, memory, imagination. I summon thee, walker in flesh, flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar, join with this body, quintessence of flesh joined with the essence of flesh. Absolute immortal. Immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern. Over here, by me.
We must now stand close to her.
Stand clear of the cistern. Over here, by me.
But where is the correct
Honored
spot?
Gatekeeper, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, Atronach, to this body. Henceforth, Gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child,
We made that.
it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, a darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they are coming. Destroy them! Show them your true
Oh
power!
dear.
Watch my child destroy the interlopers, or
The
run to
Gatekeeper
Shale
has been
Gorath.
rebuilt.
Either
I
way,
should
tell
return to
him of
Uncle
our
Shale
doings
with
here.
news of my success.
Send him my tribute. And
But first we can. Can we? Yes, we can. Watch it slay forces of order. Ooh. You show them who's boss. Oh, there's a problem. Yay! Okay, now let's go to Uncle Shale and tell him we have succeeded.
our child stands guard once again.
New Shale Palace travel. So pretty.
A new gatekeeper! Excellent! Oh, we might be onto something with you after all. That should keep out the stragglers. And I see you've learned to summon flesh atronachs. Ha ha! Relmina must like you, little duchess. But probably not in that way.
Goodness. Cutscene? What happens now?
Always a pleasure.
Behold,
Lord Shale Gorath,
a golden saint.
I apologize for the intrusion, but you must help us. Order has attacked Brellock and routed us.
Oh no.
Well, well. What a turn of events this is. It's new. And I like new,
Always a
even if it's
pleasure.
bad. And this is bad, isn't it? Aye. This is a particularly exciting turn of events, is it not? A perfect job for you, my newest and only noble in the realm. If Order has entered my army's stronghold, things have taken a disturbing turn. It means Order has tried subterfuge, not its strong suit. Amazing! Perhaps things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have. You haven't, have you?
I haven't. Why hasn't Chigalak attacked himself?
Well, aren't you precious? Do you really not know? Haven't you noodled it all through yet? Because he is me! Well, I'm him! We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him!
No.
Happens every time. The Grey March starts, Order appears, and I become Jigalag and wipe out my whole realm!
When will it happen?
Soon. Too soon! I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here! And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now.
Can we stop it? I have chosen a very unfortunate place to stand, but we have to suffer.
Stop it! Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the Grey March. Stop Jigalag! Me? From destroying my realm?
What do we do now?
Now? Nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need them.
All right.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
So we must speak with the Golden Saint Messenger.
Your Grace, there is trouble. You must come quickly.
What can I do?
Our stronghold at Brellock is under attack. The forces of order broke in and routed us. You must go to Ismi at once and aid her.
What is an Ismi?
She has taken up control of what little force we have left. She waits for you outside Brellock. Please hurry. There's not much time.
Where is this realm?
It is our home, our sanctuary in the Shivering Isles. If we were to lose it, my kind would be doomed.
Don't you?
Please, Your Grace, hurry to Brellock while there's still time.
Always a pleasure.
I believe we shall hurry to Prelak on Friday. But before we go, we have an Amber Matrix, yes? Yes. Let's travel to there and ask around about it. We don't actually need to ask around because I know where to go. We shall go into the missing pauldron. And speak with Dumak Grobonk.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Dumac Grobonk, best and prettiest smith in town. I know the secret art of forging amber.
Thank you.
Here, take this list. It explains what I need. Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls. When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
Let's try that. Forge
Oh, I'd be happy to forge amber armor for you, but you don't have enough amber. Consult the information I have posted.
well down.
Before
Magical
my master
items.
passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item. Goodbye.
So, this one will create amber armor for us. Now let's quickly go to Crucible.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane!
Interesting.
Cornsky is Ralphing!
And visit the armorer here. False mistress? No. No sugar.
You got a problem?
Where is it? Here. Cutters, weapons. Yeah, if we speak with Cutter,
They call me Cutter for a truly inspired blade. I can forge madness or... Here, hold on to this parchment. It lists what I need.
we learn that she can forge weapons and armor out of madness. ore.
Spirits of ancient souls are trapped in the ore. Find it in old ruins. Also, grummites are especially attracted to it. It's a supple and flexible ore, yet it holds a good edge. I can shape the sharpest of blades from it. I can also create magical items. I've got the sharpest blades in the
So
Isles.
if we bring
Maybe
her...
anywhere. Take a look. A fair bargain. If you need more, see you later.
madness ore, we can get armor. We can kinda sorta see a complete set armor set behind that window, but well, reflections are a little bit much here. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. But now, we shall continue from here on Friday. We shall travel to Bralak and help the Golden Saints. And that happens at around 9 p.m.-ish. And tomorrow I shall return to play Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you so much for watching up. See you all later.